I run a convention-based maid cafe. If you don't know what a maid cafe is, it's a bunch of cute girls in anime-styled maid costumes serving you tea and cake. And you can book out individual girls for maid service, where your chosen maid sits with you, pours your tea, chats with you, and so on. So basically, it's any weeb's wet dream. I was expecting a few issues from your classic creepy neckbeard types, but actually any such problems were minimal. My tale of terror actually came from one of my own staff. It came from Dan. So it's a couple hours before the convention opens. I arrive in Newcastle at the site with my gay best friend James, and start to set up. While my staff start to arrive, 2 girls Ruby and Gemma, and 1 boy Dan, who is dressed in an anime butler-style suit. The first incident happened from behind the counter, when Ruby asked me something and addressed me by my first name. Dan immediately turned around with his face like thunder and snapped at her, "No! You call her head maid, okay?" Alright, I thought. Bit weird, but whatever. Days go on as normal, we pack away, and me and James hop onto the train with Dan to his place. We were planning to stay in a hotel, but Dan offered us a spare room to us instead. When we got in, James went for the shower and Dan ushered me into his room. He sat with me on his bed and started up a game on his computer called Polygon Love, which to my horror was a game where you make your own anime girl and bang her. Made all the more disturbing when she made the girl look like me. He sat there in perfect silence, playing through every stage of the game. When it finally was over, he asked if I wanted to play now. I noped my way into the bathroom, and when I was done I opened the door to see he was right there in front of the door. He had been there from the start, listening to me pee. The next morning, we set off to the convention. Things were pretty normal until I was bent under the counter and I felt a hand up my skirt. A hand up my skirt. Well, not up my skirt, but up within the layers of my petticoat. I turned around and Dan stood there with a creepy smile. "Your petticoat is folded over. Can't have my head maid not looking perfect now, can I?" At that point, I wish I could have just ran off going I didn't ask Dan to work again.